So, this game kind of sucks. It's like really hard. And basically, so the cross basically makes this game bearable. And if you die, you lose it. And it's really easy to die in this game. And it's just... Oh
yeah.
It's rough stuff. Mm-hmm. So, did I win the file?
You didn't.
No. Oh, what?
You did not.
Alright, what are we doing then?
Alright, you're going to put... I'll show you. That one.
Hugo House?
Hugo House.
Does it bother anyone else how such a small flame makes such a big letter?
Yeah, I was thinking that, but...
Is that real? Do we need to test this for you creating a lot of fires?
As long as they're purple. It wouldn't be scientific otherwise.
I think, like, if you're playing it normally, it's easy. But if you're trying to speedrun it, it's a nightmare. Because if you take your time in this game, like, it's not too bad. Some of the jumping is rough, but everything else is relatively easy. But like a lot of the like skips and stuff you save time on in this game is like really, really dangerous.
Yeah, it's more like Feynman Belmont, am I right?
I know. I was actually one of the things I wanted to say is that it's very interesting, like what they decided to focus on, since this was one of the first games where they like had so much work to do with the sprites. Right? There's like they had all this giant palette of like new stuff they could do from 8-bit, and they decided to put all of the work into Simon's thighs.
Very good.
Yeah, you got real Conan real quick, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh.
This is like cyclical walk. This is like...
Yeah. I think that's one of the big differences for, was it Castlevania? The Simon's Quest one or whatever, is that like the level design is such that you can kind of just hold left or right and jump at the right times and you won't get hit by anything.
Yep.
One of the reasons why people are like, this isn't a real Castlevania game.
Yeah.
Oh. Sometimes you can jump over that and have that keep going and make it look really fancy.
I remember the first time I heard about this game was, as kids, my friend and I really liked playing Final Fight. And then one day we were at school and he was like, hey man, I'm not going to play Final Fight anymore. I found out this new game called Castlevania, and it's the only game I ever want to play ever again.
Is he still playing it?
I hope so, somewhere.
It's still...
They say he's still playing Castlevania 4.
Slow running?
There's that one guy, I think he finally stopped playing Secret of Mana though, right? There's the guy who spent like
That was really
years
ugly.
on the first screen of Secret of Mana. It was like, can you get to max level on the first Rabite?
I remember doing this thing when I was a kid with Final Fantasy VII, where like the Prima Guide had it was like a screenshot of Cloud doing Meteor Rain on Rufus in like the Shinra building, and me and my brother were like, we have to do this.
There were weird demo versions of Final Fantasy VII that had stuff that didn't make sense, and I always wondered how you do it, because like when you see like Final Fantasy VII...
Oh, that was so bad.
Oh no.
Posing is tough in this game. It's actually not hard at all.
You see at Toys R Us, like, Cloud's light blue instead of purple, and they have, like, Eris in the Maker Reactor. And they have, like, the Leviathan summoned, and, like, all this weird stuff that's not there.
So the other thing I hate about this game is that it's, like, a million years long. It has 11 stages. They literally go to the alphabet. Like, the last stages are A and B. And so it's kind of grueling. And, like, the second half of this game is just full of spikes and instant death stuff. But I still love it. I mean, obviously I'm running it, so... Ugh.
I do understand some runs are completed out of pure hatred, right?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
There's so much flying stuff in this game. But it did add the whip slinging mechanic, which is pretty much the goofiest thing in any of the Castlevania games.
It is pretty slow.
And it's
Did they reference that in the new Smash?
I think
Yes,
so.
He has some kind of whip thing where you can like hold it out and it just kind of dangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she can do that melee too, right?
Isn't that their
Oh
throw?
yeah, she does that too. Well, she can move the chain.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't played a Smash game in a long time. I'm kind of psyched for this one though.
Castlevania has a lot of informative things like that. Also contributing to the High Valyrian word for chain, right? Belondo.
Yep.
I think you can learn High Valyrian on Duolingo.
You can.
Really?
Yeah, High Valyrian and Klingon also offered.
I feel like Klingon makes a lot more sense.
You know, more people are learning High Valerian on Duolingo than any other app.
Yeah. I see more people are learning High Valyrian and Duolingo than people who speak High Valyrian.
Right.
And I believe that's also true for Irish.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, there are more Irish learners on Duolingo than there are Irish speakers. Or like native Irish speakers, I should say.
Oh.
I mean, it's safe to say that the best sword in this game is the whip.
Yeah, it's really good.
Let us know when you come across the coldest room in the game.
Yeah, it's obviously not. What the hell?
Well, you know, I'm always surprised when you see things like with water levels like this. When there's water scenes like that in movies,
I've
you
never
see,
seen
like,
that.
Making up the...
I've never seen it spawn 3 of those winged guys for no reason.
Oh. Well, it's the game heard you say that you hated it.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
totally fair.
And it decided to give you just one more reason.
So Zach has this toy that's like Boo from Monsters Inc. But her body is a rectangle. And it just makes it look like the girl from
I
Katamari.
was gonna say Katamari.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Is that on purpose?
The whole structure of those toys is the Kubrick. They're a Japanese store
Oh, yeah.
toy line, kind of designed around being brickish.
I see.
There's a Boo and Monster Sky somewhere.
Alright, so the cave level is actually really cool in this game.
I feel it. I feel the cosmos.
This music gives me a really JRPG vibe.
Yeah, the music in this game, there's a lot of like... It's very interesting, because it's clearly at a point where they're like trying to expand from just like the classic Castlevania themes and introducing some like new compositions. And so some of it doesn't really feel very Castlevania-y. And like especially once we get to like the level that's like all treasure, like a big weird treasure dungeon, because Dracula's super rich for some reason. It will be like basically like no composition in any other Castlevania game, but it's also great.
The Danny guy is way too serious. He needs to smile more.
This game sucks, man. It's really hard. Oh, I should have skipped that. That's all right. So this level is really cool, and not actually that dangerous, despite all the pits and stuff. But it does have one of like the most unnecessarily stressful jumps, which we'll get to in a minute. And it's like you're never gonna miss it, but it's just the kind of thing where you're just like, why? Why did they make it like this? Oop.
Also, the sound of killing the dragon skull, like that's an illusion of Gaia sound, right? Like, is that a Super Nintendo thing? I like that noise.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, like the little crumbling noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely another stuff.
It's every bridge that's ever been lowered in a golden axe.
So it's no, not this jump, the next jump. Like, it doesn't make, like, so stressful for no reason.
Yeah, that was...
Like, you can make it from, like, any distance, or, like more distances than it looks like, right? But it's just, like, the way Simon lands on that platform, you're just like, oh my god, I
Like, you don't
almost died.
believe it until it happens, yeah.
Yeah. And same with this one, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's not even on it. And that's just how it works.
Yeah, it looks like you totally whiffed the jump and they just lift you up anyways.
Yep.
I was like, look, man, you're stuck with it this far.
Why did it do that?
You just getting treasure chests just falling on you.
Yeah, sometimes it drops like 3 or 2 or 3 or whatever. This part of the game is unforgivable. This whole game just sucks. I hate this.
What am I doing?
This is all Ryan's fault. He talked me into this.
Yeah, I have you do Bloodlines every day, all day, That's my number one pick every time.
That's fair. That's fair.
But that shit's hard.
It's really... That game is... I want to get good at it.
How much for Danny to do this with his shirt off? Oh, it's hat.
He'll show a belly button for $5.
I guess I will.
Who is belly button?
Danimals over here?
Just a belly button?
Animals.
We're doing Symphony of the Night after this, and you can donate to name the save file. No one's donated towards it yet, so even $1 will let you pick whatever you want to pick to name
That was weird.
the game.
A little jamming on the flute here.
I was gonna say we got some like
Yeah, dude's
jazz.
going in. Like,
Someone's really, someone's really feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Look at that technique.
it's so good.
Whip technique. Mm.
Those moves.
Those moves. Whew, those moves.
There's a way to make him like moonwalk upstairs. Oh god. But it's hard to do sometimes. Oh, I threw that way too early.
He's a very cool boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, this boss is great.
There's like really cool set pieces.
Oh my god.
I would totally.
The
do
cross
it if
is
I
so
was
stupid in this game. I love it. Oh god. That was good. That's not bad.
What
That's
if
not
people
bad.
died like that? What if when people died, they just went, they turned to
Instantly
skeletons?
skeletonized, yeah.
Is that not what happened?
Yeah, that's definitely double snap.
So the reason why I thought
I would have killed myself by
Is-
now if that were true.
Is anyone doing Dracula X? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, 2 a.m. Tonight at 2 a.m. Preston's playing Dracula X.
Oh,
the reason why I thought that
it's-
Ghouls and Ghosts was so scary when I was a kid was because he skeletonizes when zombies touch him. So it created this thought for me as a kid. I thought that if a zombie touches something, it like disintegrates. So I was always scared that it was like, why would a zombie reach to the wall when it could disintegrate the wall by touching it?
Yeah.
That's definitely going to happen at some point, for no reason.
Alright.
And like to the point where like trying to go to sleep as a kid after watching Thriller, you can kind of hear your heartbeat if your ear is against the pillow. I was convinced it sounded like footsteps in the next room.
Oh.
is the worst. My grandmother was the worst. She was like, you have to watch Thriller. This is part of your heritage as an American. I was like 4. Bad.
Alright, this is another, like, super unnecessarily stressful jump right here. Because you have to, like, turn around before you land on the platform and it flips over. But it's not too bad.
That's good.
Everything's going okay so far. There's still plenty of time for everything to go wrong.
I was just gonna say, like, uh-oh, you just said it.
Yeah. Nah. You just have to, like, prepare for everything to go wrong in this game. Like, that's how you run it, basically.
I
That's
really
such a
like this
great
boss.
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
It's just a big, weird, like, tongue skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is such a cool part. Look at that skeleton.
Yeah.
Stangle. He must have, like, super strong hands. Because he does not look like he's a light guy, right? Like, look at his thighs. He's got to be, like, 250 or something.
Yeah, this is some serious quads. That skeleton's kind
We
of...
don't know how tall he is, though, too.
Here's my favorite part of this game, like, all the time.
Yeah, look at that. It's active for so long. Look at this.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Wow.
Wow. Nerf that. Nerf that. Hey.
Thank you, thank you. It's very difficult, very difficult.
Little bat wings on the hook.
Emperor Pat donates $50.
Yay.
Thank you, Pat.
Oh, thanks, Pat.
Pat says, my computer off.
I gotta boot it up.
Gotta boot it up.
My computer up. I gotta boot it up. Thank you, Pat. You can't say the other thing we want to say. Shredder. I'm being for real. God. Alright. This is actually my favorite room in this game, I
This
think.
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's the coldest room in the game.
Yeah.
I'm almost kind of wondering what is going on, though. Like,
Right,
what
like,
is supposed to be
What is
occurring?
this big
Yeah, don't worry about
is
it.
this just supposed to be, like, weird and scary, right? Like,
Yeah.
supposed to scare Dracula's enemies? Like, there's a cylindrical room and it's, like, spinning.
Yeah.
Bats.
Yeah, that might be a candidate for coldest room in the game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. There's like a couple dungeon levels that are like pretty. Get out of here. Pretty cold looking. All right, let's see. I think you want to just go straight across for this and then down. Otherwise, you have to wait for a million years. Yeah, we did it. This is also a really cool part and like not scary at all. This game is kind of just a showcase for like weird sprite techniques that they developed in like 1990, and
Well,
it's,
sure,
and,
although,
it's,
yeah, that first generation of Super Nintendo games were...
and it's really awesome.
They were like, we can rotate. Look, we can rotate our sprites and move them in a faux 3D space. And every game did it.
Yeah.
Is that mode 7, everyone?
That's that mode 7 everyone loves so much.
Kids
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Kids are going wild for those rotating sprites.
Yeah.
Yes.
The moonwalk. The moonwalk.
You're giving me Thriller flashbacks.
Is that a Mudman?
He's a something.
Yeah.
It's a golem.
Is a bit of a...
It's a golem, yeah.
Man.
Oh, this is not going well.
Oh man. Oh.
Ah!
Oh!
It's okay. There's a cross in this level. Makes me have to go through a little bit slower though. But all things considered, this is not a bad place to die. Also, like, why did that pattern was rough? Oh my god, I can't do anything right now.
What? Do you get anything by taking the bottom route?
So it's actually just like a big rotation, so it's all like the same thing.
Oh.
There's only one way out, which is like that straight across way. Oh, I waited too long. Also, his crouch walk is amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. For $500, I'll do the whole game this way.
Pat's $50 went towards the Symphony of the Night file name, and he says he put Emperor Pat.
Alright, so...
I think we can do that. Oh, nice.
Well, we better be able to do it. He paid $50 for it.
Okay. You know what? I think we can do that. I think we can do that for you.
Duck walk.
So that's the name to beat.
Yeah.
Emperor. Oh,
This is a good thing to do while you're waiting.
yeah.
Really impressive, just like tendon strength in his wrist. I think
Yeah,
that's where that's coming from.
he's just a buff. I'm just gonna go up.
I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but I really want like a time cop game where it's based off of you solve all your problems by cloning, or not cloning yourself, but going back in time, and then you have to like solve problems with your other selves without touching them, or else you both explode.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
There's another indie game that came out recently.
Oh god!
Or whatever, it's the
Oh,
opposite,
that's
where
kinda
you
tough.
have to kill yourself a bunch of times and use the dead bodies to progress.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that one. You jump over yourself. Or,
Yeah.
like, you, like, jump on some spikes
Yeah.
and then you jump on your body.
Yeah. So like I was
The
saying,
game is you fall on the spikes and die instantly, and then you fall down again. And
this game just likes to
Yeah,
kill
so
you a
it
lot.
teaches you that. That was a pretty cool idea. Alright, I need to duck out for a bit. I'm gonna go get Megan and stuff.
Cool.
We'll probably tune into the stream for a bit. At the very latest, we'll be back for Monster vs. Monster. Or, that's what I'm calling it now.
Monster, yeah, versus monster.
Yeah, but, yeah, alright, I'll catch you.
Monsters.
You're right.
You won't forget the name once you hear the song.
Oh no! Alright, we'll proceed without this, I guess.
It'll refresh, right?
Will it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming. It's Super NES. So.
We can try, we can try. Nope. Struggle is real. It's alright.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, Pat put $50 towards Symphony of the Night, but he didn't actually put in a name.
Oh, I see.
Well, Emperor Pat's still,
He's still watching, yeah.
it's still good. I'm just saying we could.
So you,
PR Pat.
so you put $50 towards the incentive to name the Symphony of the Night. The file name. It's a 7-character name, and you can just pick whatever you want. So you can just tell us now, and we'll put it in. We'll make sure that it gets put on the site and everything, so people can still vote against it or vote for it or whatever. If someone puts in $51 towards a different name, then we go with that one.
Ugh.
You would like it to be. It's got to be 7 characters.
Swaggers? Oh my god.
Super sure.
Alright. I'm just gonna beat him to death the normal way, I guess.
So you have a file name pick?
Yep. Heavy D.
Heavy underscore.
Oh god! Oh god!
Alright.
I thought it was gonna crush you.
I thought it's that, yeah.
Oh, why?
So you can put that in, Hollis?
Yep, doing
Okay.
that right now.
Cool, thank you.
Google, if you're watching, why is your API betraying me?
I haven't died on this part in like a million years.
You're making up for lost time.
I guess so. I am the one that said this would take more than an hour. I did this to myself.
Tube steaks makes more sense than hot dogs, I guess.
Backseat action.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the traffic. You gon' pull over. I'm taking your jewelry out at me. So good. Alright. Oh wait, it's the next one. Damn it.
It's on the page.
So what happens if you go forward there?
It's just an empty room.
Oh.
Yeah. You're just like, okay.
Huh.
Guess I'll turn around.
1990s troll.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh!
Oh. No.
Why did I do that? Alright. I guess I should stop messing around.
I wonder how they decided on that whip sound. Just like,
It's not too bad.
no, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
It's
see,
a
it's
whip,
just an empty
so it could
room.
it could crack, or it could, you know.
Yeah. I guess
I get it
that
kinda.
they wanted it to sound metal, I guess.
Yeah, it's Super NES.
Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah, work sucks. Don't work. We're raffling off a Super Nintendo Classic. The Super NES Mini thing, or whatever it's called. Later tonight. If you go to... on the schedule page, you'll see Monster Seeking Monster Tournament. And if you put a donation towards whoever of those players that are listed there, to see, you just guess who you think is going to win, and you can pick multiple. You can donate towards every single player in the thing, and if that player wins, you'll be entered into. If you guessed correctly, you'll be put into a raffle for the Super Nintendo Mini, which we're currently using to play this game.
Can you catch the crosses to get the hearts back? No, you can't.
No. It does let you throw them quicker, though.
All your donations go directly to Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation.
Alright, so if I do this right, I can usually get a 2 right here.
The tournament participants are listed on the donation form and on the schedule page. So if you go to see the incentive,
Nope.
or you go to make a donation
That's
towards
alright.
it, you'll have a drop down of all the players that are available for donating. Me, Danny, Mandel, Matt Olch, Megan, Brent, and Hollis. And currently, the only person that's been donated towards is Danny, $25. Even $1 puts you in the. It gives you a ticket if that person wins.
Nice.
Alright.
But of course, the more you donate, the better chances you have.
More happy we are.
Yep, we have a donation from Sam No.
Yay, Sam!
Ooh, tournament.
Mandel's not here, is he?
Okay, now we can proceed like normal again.
Sam thinks you were gonna win.
Sam No puts $10 on me for Monster Seeking Monster
Oh.
Tournament.
Sam No for president no longer.
I think he won because I won the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee tournament last time. And,
Yeah, you talk about that a lot.
and yeah, I do. Well, you know what? I know what I follow it with though.
Got him.
Is the Castlevania Judgment tournament,
Oh.
which I lost to Brent in the finals.
Oh.
See,
Oh.
That
if
game
you just keep your
sucks.
mouth shut for
Yeah.
2 more seconds, I would have blown smoke up your ass too.
You guys are stupid.
And I forget we raffled off a stick for the winner of that too, and I think Sam No won one of those. I forget. Oh, Mandela's here. Cool.
Ah, there we go.
One thing I missed from this game, or for this version of Castlevania, is like that little map. I always liked it when it would take you kind of through the map and it'd show
Yeah.
you where you are at Dracula's castle. You know.
So that was a pretty weird stage because there's no boss and it's just kind of like getting to the castle proper, I guess.
Yep.
And then the map actually changes into the castle once you enter it. It was a pretty unassuming like entrance to Dracula's castle
Oh,
in terms of like Castlevania games. Like it's just a door.
ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, this level is really long and really cool, but also super hard. We're basically at the point where the game just becomes
Yeah, now it looks like it's like, hey, you thought you were having fun?
yeah, exactly.
Thought you were good at this game?
Ugh.
This looks like the first stage of an actual Castlevania game, like of the original, of like the NES ones. Like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and this is the last stage I actually remember where the cross is. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Jeff S donated $50.
Oh,
Yo.
thanks, Jeff.
Who's Stream Boss?
Jay is still stream boss from like an hour ago. With
Alright, this is also one of the coolest areas in the game where you're just like jumping from giant chandeliers.
This is an awesome stage, yeah.
Yeah. But if you fall back to the beginning of the stage. You don't actually die. It's actually super awful. Ugh.
Oh, he did it.
I think that's just hearts. Yeah.
another donation from Pat. $25.
Alright.
Jeff. Oh wow. Okay, so Jeff puts $50 towards the Resident Evil remake for Save Barry versus Let Barry Die. So we are $50 towards saving him at this point.
You're right. So there is a hidden room right here. There. So I can get some health back. And this is also where you would get the cross if you... Oh god. This dog can hurt you, so...
Yeah, Ghost Dog is a
Alright.
lot of energy.
Yeah. So now the rest of this room is kind of ridiculous. Oh god. That's not what I wanted. That's okay.
Well, Jeff says, just take a look at this. Unfortunately, Matt nor Mandel is here to appreciate. I guess Mandel's watching. Pat puts $25 towards Mandel in the Monster Seeking Monster tournament. Says, had to donate for my dude Mandel, who does a dope Snoop Dogg, to my Dre for F with Dre Day at Kona Kitchen.
I was just there yesterday.
We are playing this on the SNES Classic, Sam. This is not the one we're raffling off, though. The one we're raffling off is in box over there.
Let's see. Shouldn't be too bad.
Sam needs a mint in box. That's right. What's up, Nick?
Whoa, you alright? Yeah, it sounded like that one.
Woo! Nightmarathon 3.
Yeah.
You did it.
I think one of these is meat. Yeah. That's alright. Ugh.
Yeah, they still go for. I think the NES classics don't go for as much as they used to. There's a
After the reprinting.
right. Super Nintendo ones, though.
This room is so much easier with a
I
cross.
think those are still pretty coveted.
Yeah, they're great, man. I mean,
They're great. Yeah, they're cool.
yep.
Alright.
What's this do?
It's like the arms reach out and grab you or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, then he gets you, huh?
Yeah. It was totally on purpose that I demonstrated that. Is that a cross? No, it's not.
This game really makes bags of money seem lame.
It does.
Yeah.
The only cool thing is in the treasure level, there's like gold skeletons and they only drop bags of money, and it's kind of hilarious. Alright, so now... Oh. We still have a bit to go before we get to them. But the boss name is really funny in this stage. It's Fred Astaire and Paul Abdul. That went okay. Ah, that's not a bad one.
Yeah.
That's good. That was clutch.
Yeah, that's alright.
He did it on purpose. He made it seem.
Long library.
Yeah, this might be my favorite level in this game.
Let's try this again. A little more carefully.
It's nice. It's got like a nice little upbeat, refreshing music
Yeah,
in the middle of Dracula's castle. It's fun.
yeah. I mean, it's the library. It's a place of knowledge, even for monsters.
Yeah. It's respectable.
Yeah. Also, that looks like a lot like the modern Black Panther costume, these little statues here.
Yeah, it does.
That's no.
I keep expecting those boats to jump out.
I know. Ah, perfect. Oh, ass. Wait, that's me. No, it's not. Damn. Alright, here we go. Where the books are.
So on the Nas Castlevania mashup album, Nozzlevania, this song is...
Is that a real thing?
That's real. It's done by a guy named 2Mello. He did an entire album that's just mashups of Castlevania music with Nas vocals. And he does this song and puts it to Book of Rhymes.
Book of Rhymes?
The song, yeah.
Oh, if you're wondering why I'm breaking candles with the sub-weapons, that's how you get the 2 and 3 to come out. It's like, however... It's like X amount, like 8 or 10 or something like that.
What do the 2 or 3s do?
They give you an extra shot, so you don't have to
Oh.
wait for... So I have a 2 right now, I can throw 2 crosses.
Gotcha. That's such a huge power.
Oh,
Oh!
god damn it! This
What's up,
game's
Tech
brutal.
Geek? We do have some new donations here. Sam No donates $10 towards Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
That was rough.
So that puts him in the running for the Pikachu plush. Tech Geek donates $50 towards Silent Hill. Says, keep up the awesome work. Glad I was able to catch some of it. Thank you. I forget what we're raffling off for. I think it's a raffle for Silent Hill.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 Steam codes.
That went okay, despite losing the cross. Oh, ass. What a dick.
In Castlevania 1, every 10 candles broken with a sub-weapon is a multiplier.
There's got to be some kind of formula.
Yeah. And I think in this game, like, sometimes if you mess it up and, like, do it on sometimes, like, a candle that has meat or something, you can get that instead, and you don't really want that. But it doesn't happen very often.
Oh, and the Tech Geek is our new stream boss. Finally dethroned Jay.
All hail new stream boss.
All hail new stream boss. We await your decrees.
Oh, yeah, stream boss.
Who doesn't like Silent Hill? True.
Oh, so this is the coolest monster in the game because that's the only room he's in. There's only one of them, and he kind of just, like, hangs out and then, like, floats away.
Goes away.
Yeah.
He's not even...
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff.
Looks
Yeah.
like they put a lot of work into it, though.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, he's actually just one segment.
Somebody
but still.
spent like 4 months on that one guy. It was like some 1990 developers like Sprite magnum opus. I'll get out of here. All right. Money bags. I don't think the boss will be too bad without any sub-weapons.
That guy's cool.
Yeah, that was a great boss.
Yeah, and what happens after you kill him is really cool too.
He dies.
Yeah, one of the things about the bosses in this game is that for the most part they're not really scary. You can kind of just tank them.
Yep.
Oh, that was actually it's a great transition.
Yeah. So now we may be in the coldest room in the game.
Oh yeah.
Also, the worst level. Literally everything in here kills you. And like, they set you up, right? Like in the cave level, like level 2, there's like droplets coming down from the ceiling, and they don't harm you. They're just there for effect. But basically, everything that drops in this level will hit you, and you will fall into something and die.
That sounds like NES Castlevania too.
Yeah.
I just saw those little plants.
Mm-hmm.
Those look almost exactly like the ones in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, the little unes or whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
they just look like almost the exact same sprite.
Get out of here! I'll just do
Wow,
it.
I fucked up
Sure.
your day.
Yeah.
His bloody teardrops look so much like the hearts.
That sounds like a very Castlevania thing. Like, hey, get this heart.
Right. This guy's giving out free hearts.
Yeah.
That guy.
I'm probably gonna die. That's alright. Yeah, so like those acid drops there hurt.
Oh.
It was bad to happen. It's alright.
Sam No again. $10 donation from Sam No for Hugo's House of Horrors. Donation passing through.
Oh, you know what?
So for Hugo's House of Horrors, we're donating, or we're raffling off the iMockery.com Halloween Pixel poster.
Wow.
Nice.
That's good.
That's such a mean section.
Yeah. It's definitely worthy of a damage boost. Oh, I hate this part. Right. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, all the way to the
Yep, that's alright. So there's, I just remembered I think there's one other point where you can damage boost. That's not it. Also, like, at this level, everything starts taking, like, an extra hit. Well, I did that wrong, but... Oh, God. I did that super wrong. Oh, God.
Does the water kill you instantly?
No, I think it just does a little bit of damage. There's also a thing that the end of the level likes to do, where there's like, if you remember from 5 years ago, there's, God, we're old. There's a pit with like a bunch of like Mega Man like disappearing platforms, except it's like completely random, and there's spikes falling from the ceiling. So it's just the worst.
It's just terrible.
Yeah, it's. I think it took us like 4 tries last time. Oh, come on. I'm waiting for this acid drop. That's alright.
Wow, that's a lot of damage for one hit.
Yeah. Alright, so... Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
So you need to, like, take a step back, jump forward halfway, and then, like, as you're falling, go forward. It's tough. Like I said, I kind of hate this game. The couple of levels after this are not bad at all. This is probably the point where it's the hardest. And you can definitely like make or break runs on this level alone.
It's kind of cool that like there's a harder level in the center, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like roller coaster.
Yeah, like there's hard stuff like with the flying platforms at the end as they're like going up towards the ceiling and you have to figure out where to jump. But it's like it's not random kind of like instant death stuff like this level. I'll just play it safe. That was a bad jump. Oh!
Oh, wow. Press F. Press F to pay respects, please.
Wow. Oh, did it crush you or did it just damage you?
No, I stood up for a second.
Oh.
God. I hate this level.
Therefore, by the laws of physics,
Right.
you're dead.
Your head lightly brushed spikes, so
Yeah.
he explodes. What time we got?
2:55. You have 5 minutes to beat this game.
Those turrets, man, they're so iconic. They're just like...
Not fun.
They're not fun. Because I think turrets aren't fun.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like a lifeless thing that just shoots you.
Well, it's just that the only thing I find frustrating about these games, a lot of old games from this era, like these games are fine, except for when like they're really bullet spongy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I could never play a Mega Man game.
Oh, yeah.
Everything takes 20 hits, and it's like jump a little bit, shoot once, jump a little, shoot once. I'm sorry, Zach, I know, but...
We have a problem here. I didn't know this is the land of the heretics.
Hey, I love Mega Man. Mega Man's in my blood.
I can't do with the really bullet spongy platform shooters.
That's why, but then you get the bullets.
That part's fine. That part's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you saying you're not a fan of Axiom?
Ah! God damn it!
I hadn't played that.
Oh.
This is so rough.
You get one more life.
Alright.
This is it. If this is the run. So if he dies again, then we're turning it off because we have to do Symphony of the Night at 3.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I won't die. I'll probably die.
I mean, Nick. I feel like every Mega Man I've played is just like me, like standing on the step of stairs, hitting jump and then hitting fire, and then doing that like 8 times before I can go anywhere or do anything.
Top of ladders and stuff too, though. You know?
Right, yeah.
Good stuff.
That's true.
Okay, so you mentioned something good. Now what's wrong with it?
Yeah, right.
Got
Well,
him.
sometimes you shoot something that becomes a platform
That's true.
and that you jump on.
I just like that you get to beat up the bosses, take their powers, and use those powers in other stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's
It's like
awesome.
a puzzle in the game.
That's the cool part, is like when you're a kid and you're like, what's the order of the bosses that you're gonna do?
Oh,
Leave me alone, I don't talk good.
That's alright. That's alright.
Mind you, my defense will end.
Oh, that works.
Oh,
Oh, that did.
Alright, you got it.
You gotta take slow.
Alright.
I feel like you want it hard.
Let's see. Alright. At least I made it past that point. It was very bad. Alright.